Quakecon is almost among us. It is this week, and there's going to be a lot of cool stuff showcased here. So I feel like there's plenty to talk about and what to expect to see relating Doom news and Doom Eternal in particular. But first of all, I think we should talk about a bit of history about this year's Quakecon. So this is some of the stuff we already know. Doom is going to be the main focus at Quakecon this year. It's called Doomcon, Year of Doom, of course. So literally the whole event's name has changed. So that says a lot for a start. I feel like this year we're going to see, obviously the main focus will be Doom, but I also feel like they're going to showcase a lot of new stuff at the same time as well. So yeah, talking about the stuff that we do know, there's going to be a lot of Doom tournaments going on. Doom 2016, Doom 1, Doom 2, and of course we'll be able to play Doom Eternal. And my best bet is, because it's QuakeCon and it's pretty much what it's for, I say the main gameplay that we're going to be able to play at QuakeCon or Doomcon will be the battle mode. So the new mode where there's 2 players or 2 demons going against 1 slayer. That's the mode I feel like they're going to allow players to play here to try out for themselves, because at the minute that's probably the most riskiest thing in Doom Eternal, because obviously no multiplayer, it's now battle mode, and I need to try and get people on their side and try and say why they're so confident it's going to do so well, because every time they talk about this in interviews, it's always spoken of so highly. They are very confident that this is going to be a great mode added into Doom's universe, and I hope it really is as successful and great as they intended it to be, and hopefully QuakeCon gameplay will prove this. But like I said, that's the gameplay I feel like they're going to showcase the most. And with Doom Eternal, I feel like we might play a few new levels here or there as well along the way in terms of campaign. But this is what I found on their official website on what to expect regarding Doom. Okay, so what is Doomcon? Doomcon is all things Doom at QuakeCon, where you will be able to, of course, play Doom Eternal. Now, Doom Eternal will, of course, we knew this before, be playable at QuakeCon. It was playable at E3. Hopefully there'll be different levels. I mean, they might showcase the same things here or there. Pretty confident that battle mode will be here to be played as well, but hopefully we do get some new levels to try out as well. Attend panels and talks centered around Doom, so this will be the cool ones, because this is where you get to find out a lot about the sort of the history of Doom, history, and of course the development of Doom Eternal, etc. And they're the sort of things that actually provide the most information, because it shows how much care they put into it. They also let out a few teasers here and there. There's been so many videos I've done on my channel where they've said some certain things in interviews which are really interesting to talk about, and of course like the teasers to what you would expect in Doom Eternal. And I feel like that's going to be the same here. We might get a lot of talk about the history of Doom because it's 25 years. Hopefully we get to talk about Doom Eternal as well, which I'm pretty sure there will be, because the game usually comes out only a few months after this event. Getting the action with Legacy Doom tournaments and speed runs, usual stuff here, but of course it wouldn't be the same without it. Be the first to see exclusive reveals at our keynote on Friday. Okay, this is the stuff I'm looking forward to. 1, because this brings back awesome memories of last year, August the 10th, when we get to see the very first Doom Eternal gameplay. 2, this is where we're going to get all the exclusive new reveals, gameplay, whatever. I'm expecting some kind of new trailer as well. Maybe I'm still kind of hoping for some kind of new game mode that they've not mentioned yet. There's going to be like the 3rd part of like a trilogy, like in Doom 2016 you had Snap Map, Campaign, and multiplayer taking over the main 3. I'm still kind of hoping there'll be, in this game, it'll be battle mode, campaign, and whatever this 3rd game mode would be. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. But still, this is where we get to see all the cool stuff. And of course, it says about joining the Slayers Club underneath, which I've already done. There's loads of cool stuff on there. I mean, you get the cool giveaways. I've somehow been lucky enough to win something in every single one. Thank you for that. Awesome stuff. I really enjoy being on the Slayers Club. There's plenty of cool things to check out there, so I recommend you do so. Anyway, some pretty cool stuff. It's crazy to think at this point it's now been 25 plus years of Doom. So it really makes sense for them this year, of all the years, Doom, because it's still living and breathing very healthily even to this day. Doom Eternal is going to be a serious contender for one of the best Doom games we've seen. I can feel it, especially with the campaign. And there's so much cool stuff. Even like the old classic Dooms are so awesome to play. I love playing through the classic games. They still hold up so well to this day. And I think it's awesome that they're going to showcase all of this at Quakecon. There's going to be so much cool stuff to see here. Of course, I said the exclusive content and these interviews, it's all going to be awesome. In terms of things I feel like they're going to announce, I feel like I said they're not going to be as much detail on new stuff as it was at E3, but I'm still expecting them to showcase a fair few new things that we don't know about Doom Eternal. Even if it is just a few new levels, maybe a bit more about one of the Marauder or the Doom Hunter, one of the bosses, or maybe the Archvile. We haven't seen the Archvile in gameplay yet. I just really want them to confirm that it's a regular enemy and not a mini boss. I'm pretty sure it is a regular enemy through one of the screenshots they showcase of them in battle with a few other enemies, but I don't know. I mean, it would be kind of a disappointment, at least to me, if the Archvile only turned out to be a enemy you encounter like twice in the whole of Doom Eternal. I want to slaughter these things. I want to slaughter thousands of these Archviles. For all the pain and suffering they've brought me across the years, I want to do the same to him for once. So anyway, yeah, getting distracted, but I kind of hope they showcase something like this as well. I mean, I'm still thinking there's going to be some big surprise or something they've not showcased yet, what actually makes you go, oh wow, I was not expecting that. This is what I'm kind of hoping for. Maybe we get to see a little bit more, of course, of the Demon Invaders mode in campaign. We only saw a brief glimpse of this at 2018 Quakecon, but so now, a year later, it'd be a great time to actually try it out for ourselves, so we get to play a level, even if it's one of them they've already showcased, but where a couple of players can invade another campaign. I really want to try that mechanic out for myself. I can't wait to try it in Doom Eternal when we finally get it. I'm not sure if it's going to be something I return to regular, but still, I really like the idea, and it might add quite a lot of replayability to the campaign as well. It definitely adds a lot more challenge, so I feel that'd be something awesome they can showcase at QuakeCon. I'm still really hoping for this trailer, or at least some kind of big news gameplay, like I said, something along that lines. I kind of feel like there's going to be something here like the final trailer, or the final big trailer, because normally you get like the pre-release trailers, of course, but maybe QuakeCon will hold the final gameplay story trailer or whatever trailer they want to showcase, because the E3 one was actually mainly surprisingly focused on the story, which showcased the gameplay afterwards in like these different booths, etc. So maybe we get to see a lot more of this at QuakeCon. I'm kind of hoping we get to see a little bit more about these boss enemies like the Marauder and the Doom Hunter. I want to know what these are. I want to know more about these enemies. I've got a feeling they're going to make its way all the way to the actual game, of course. It would make sense because these are very big enemies, but still, they could tease us with a little bit more information. Anyway, what do you think we're going to see at QuakeCon? Anything cool? Do you think it's just going to be a few mentions of Doom Eternal and then mainly focus on the old games? Of course, it is 25 years of Doom. It's not just about Doom Eternal this year. It's about the history of Doom, so I feel like we're going to see a lot of the history as well. But do you think it would just be about the history and actually just sort of glimpse over Doom Eternal until we're closer to the release date? And of course, if you do think they're showing Doom Eternal content, what do you think we'll see? New levels, new enemies, new gameplay, and of course maybe, if we're really lucky, a new game mode? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.